Hello to anyone who cares, my name is Silentesk and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Last we left off, we had a very successful date with Damien. I was about to call him Dominic. The scandal! We had a very successful date with Damien. We got to witness an attempted sacrifice, I'm fairly sure. And his place is gorgeous and he loves horror and he's like possibly the best person to exist, maybe? Anyway, while I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And... the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Don't be fucking with me, Amanda, I swear to God. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't... I got in! Amanda, you son of a bitch! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. That feels good. That feels good. I'm glad the argument from the other day is far behind us and we can just revel in this enjoyment. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my God. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. Hey, you know what? Nip that in the butt right now. You're doing this. This is your dream and we're going to make it happen. I don't care. If I end up homeless on the streets, I'm doing this for you. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. So do it. We just gotta do it. Fuck the consequences, right? It'll be tough, but... we're gonna make it work. I'll pull my connections in the Italian mafia. It'll be great. It'll be great. You'll do amazing. You know, who doesn't feel safe going into debt to the mob? It'll be fine. Really? Really? Honestly, it's fine. I basically run the place. Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. That's an interesting choice, but hey, this is your night. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a reader with a view. It is beautiful. Yeah, I feel like I don't say it enough. The art style is just so nice. It's just really nice to look at. I've always loved, like, sketch art. One of my favourite Disney films is 101 Dalmatians, and honestly, the rough texture of the animation on that film, I live for that stuff. That's it's just so aesthetically pleasing. I love it. You made a good choice here, Amanda. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Alright.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. But I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests? I bet we're gonna be best friends. You probably are, Amanda. It's gonna be great. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. We don't need to discuss negatives right now. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. That's the life. Cole ruled.
Alright.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake? Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Almost definitely, if you didn't keep them apart. I'd say go for the snake. Snakes are cool. Rabbits, I think, need a bit more outdoorsiness and running space, but a snake? Man, they just love to curl up on heat pads and just laze about. Pretty chill guys. Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. No, we don't need to be real, but can't we wait until tomorrow to be real? Look at the view. Appreciate the view. Consider the palm trees. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. I have complete faith in you, Amanda. I trust you with every fibre of my being. Your dad and I brought you up to be a very intelligent child. You're gonna go far in life. Okay. Oh gosh, she's tearing up. Oh gosh, okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And paranormal truckers. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. I probably sound a lot more emotional than I actually feel right now. I've got a cold, kind of, and It's affecting the way I read things. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop, you're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Go, save yourself. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. That was so sweet.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. Oh, a dad book notification. I wonder what this could be. Me? Oh, okay. Lorenzo, listen. This is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from your... I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. Oh my god. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. This could be like its own blockbuster film. It'll be like Logan's Run, but with ice cream. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Autobots, roll out. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream! Fuck yeah. I don't think I've ever made a trip exclusively to get ice cream at like a shop. We obviously have like ice cream trucks that go around. And I used to go to those when I was younger, when they were around, but I don't think I've ever actively gone to a shop for the sole purpose of getting ice cream. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decide to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. As you should, sir. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio... Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Cookie dough ice cream is the best ice cream. Maybe it's matched by mint choc chip. But those two, nothing's better than those 2 ice creams. Except for plain vanilla. Now, plain vanilla is great. It's difficult. Those 3 are the top ones, definitely. Is this gonna be a child? The term Mr. suggests possibly a polite child. So I'm gonna attempt a child voice here, but if this turns out to be a grown-ass person, then I'm sorry, but that's just what they're gonna sound like. Hey, mister! Oh, fuck, it's Ernest.
Fuck you, Hemingway!
I can't do that voice for Ernest. You've really fucked me over, Hemingway. Okay. So it would have been more like, hey, mister. Something like that, yeah? Okay. I turn around to see Ernest, leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. I'm not buying you cigarettes. I know you were smoking them earlier at the barbecue. I'm not buying cigarettes for you. I'm not that type of person. Ernest? You're cool, right? No, I'm pretty standard. I'm so cool. I mean, I'm cool, but I'm not that cool. I'm not the type of cool you want me to be. I'm not going to flat out say I'm not cool because that's just not true. And I'm not going to use your exact wording because then I'm playing into your psychology. I'm going to go a step above what you think I am, sir. I'm shocked you even have to ask, Dude Meister. Oh God. That's so not cool, dude. But the answer to cigarettes or alcohol is no. Oh my God, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out? No. Because you're standing outside of this store, I'm assuming, for recreational activities. Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. Ugh. No. So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Oh, e-liquid. That's still illegal for someone of your age to have, right? I don't know the laws well enough for this. I'm assuming you're not allowed it because you'd just go in there and buy it yourself, right? Lorenzo, we are not going to bend to the will of this miscreant. I don't know about you, but fuck Ernest, okay? We don't need to do shit for Ernest. He's the one I've got a vendetta against in this season. In this series. Him and Mary. It was Mary, right? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Lorenzo, please tell me you're joshing with me. Please tell me you're not this dim. Is it the hair gel? Does the hair gel make you stupid, Lorenzo? Just ask the clerk for blue cran-razap. What the like cranberry? And razzle-dazzle apple? Cran-razapple vortex. He'll know what it is. Lorenzo, we're not doing this. You better give me the option. Just because I decided to tell him I'm cool does not mean I want to buy illegal things for him. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue craisin? Void starer, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid, sir, madam person? Behind the counter. You got an ID? You're IDing me. First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Is that a compliment or not? I did say we gel it a lot. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. Hell yeah. Hell yes. You know what I have to say about Ernest?
Fuck you, Hemingway!
And I think that makes my point. I see. Okay, look. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. Yeah. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. He does not look happy. Don't you dare lay a finger on my daughter in retaliation to this. I swear to God, I will destroy you. I don't care what your dad says. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I love this clerk. I glance out the window while to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he deserves. He's definitely not just a troubled kid who's lost his way in life and needs some extra help. He's a menace and he deserves everything he gets. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. My daughter goes to school with him. Never met him. Oh, no. I'm friends with his dad, okay? His dad and I are on pretty cool terms. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and he's not a good kid. Don't listen to his lies, officer. I'm this boy's father. Excuse you? Robert? Why are you... you know what? Werewolf man does seem like the type. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, God. I don't like talking about it. My God, Robert's a great actor. Well, that's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. I bet he does. He gets off on this shit, doesn't he? Good for him. Oh, God. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland, scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Aw, poor Robert. He likes telling his stories. Ernest, come along now. You'll be clearing grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks, I want to say... Richard, sir, you show your saviour the respect he deserves and use his actual name. Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Severely, harshly. No mercy. You will be 6 feet under, and then a further 6 feet. Yeah. A whole 12 feet under. Think about that. Hey, Lorenzo, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure thing, Robert. I am a man with all the time in the world. Sure.
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. That's fair. Yeah, he is dumb. He's an idiot. I hate him. Probably not a great thing to say about a child, but God. You know, just... what a dick. Sorry. Carry on. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did... I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet.
Fuck you, Hemingway!
Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. Hey, one of them is for my daughter, okay? We're in a very good place right now, sir. Ah, he's got a nice smile. He should smile more often. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. Ah, are you a connoisseur of gelato, my friend? You work hard, Lorenzo. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top-shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. Financial times are difficult, sir. And if something is on sale, then me, as a British person outside of this game world, anything on sale is something you go for. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. Where is this coming from? We've had like one conversation, and that conversation was you talking about your camping buddy losing his flip-flop. But real vanilla bean does sound really good. You might have a point, Robert.
Oh.
We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey.
Catch you around, Lorenzo. See you, wolf man. You're a pretty cool guy. Robert tosses me my wallet. How dare you, sir? I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Oh, okay. I thought you had stolen it and pretended. Okay. That makes more sense. I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions, Wolfman. Thank you, Robert. You're a cool guy. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your Scar days. Smell you later. See you, Robert. Did we tell him about the Scar days? Was that something on Dad Book now? Either way, it's sweet that he remembers or knows about that. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream, and also Amanda. Amanda, dearest, I've come with the cream of ice.
Welcome.
you've got dads.
I've got dads? Ah. Now, Robert, that's all very sweet. But I do feel like I'm just gonna stick with the Damien path. Because, I don't know. Obviously, you can have multiple dates with... Like, you can go back and forth between the dabs, I'm sure. But, I don't know, maybe... Just trying to think, like, in terms of, like, the actual experience, it's like... I would just go with Damien because he's, like, the best person in the world and I love him. And that's all it should be. Maybe at some point I'll go through, like, different, you know, runs at a later date. Because now Robert seems interesting. He was very sweet there. But I'm afraid it's going to have to be Damien. You know, he is the guy. You know, we've got 2 more dates to go. Damien Bloodmarch, my dear sir, I would like to message thee with a proposition of hanging out. God, he's so beautiful. It's not fair. He's too beautiful. Let's message him. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dadbook and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Oh my god, he sent me a letter. Oh my god. This man is exquisite. There is no one better than this person in this game. Like, this is the perfect way to communicate. Just send letters. Yeah, it takes forever. But the authenticity, you know, the care, the emotion that goes into the writing of a letter, is perfect. He's perfect. This is great. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, the dude goes all out. Yes! That shows that he cares, and that's great. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter... Of course he would have the most beautiful calligraphy. I love calligraphy. Oh my god. This is too good. He's too good. I don't deserve this experience right now. The letter reads, Dearest Lorenzo, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing. It's so endearing, rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. See, that's exactly what I said. It shows this is great. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that I thank you. That said, Lorenzo, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect. D. Bloodmarch. He's just the perfect man. I'm sorry for my terrible attempt at Transylvanian accent. This man is just the most precious thing on the planet, and I mean, this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. The dedication. He's good. So you're gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. No, you write a letter in return, sir. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
Whoa.
You have to write him back. A real letter. Yes. This is a love language. And we must be, you know, what's it? Requited? We must play into this love language because it's a beautiful love language. You know? Respect and participate. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. I can see why that would unnerve you. But it's not about how good your handwriting is, Lorenzo. It's about the passion and the genuity in your heart. And that is what Damien will appreciate. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Well done, Amanda. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtimes. Now, he likes, you know, the artsy sort of horror, like Italian classic horror type stuff. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Neither am I. Romantic comedy, couldn't really give a shit about it.
Alright.
Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Evil never dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. Why are we buying that one? I know what type of films he likes, let's just look for a relevant piece. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. Oh, okay. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Hey, or good morrow to you on this fine eve. Oh, good morrow to you on this fine eve does sound pretty good. Like, good morrow to you on this fine eve. It's old-timey, sounds good. But I'm fairly sure good morrow means good morning. On this fine eve, good morning on this fine evening is a bit contradictory, I feel like. You know, it just doesn't really make any sense. Like, it sounds pretty, but it's not. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. You know, you're being formal, and you're expressing, you know, your interest in their health. Good one. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to cut... Okay. You've been good. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. Oh. Let's go. I don't feel like bringing up his kid pulling that stunt. You being good is just not the right thing to do. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. You know, because this shows, right? I don't feel confident in what I'm doing right now, but I am putting in the effort, and therefore, you know, it shows my dedication to getting this to work. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word.
Huh?
Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves in the last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. No. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Nice.
Yeah.
Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. While a strange turn of events, I found myself enamoured of the situation at hand. Whoa! Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Fuck. What the fuck is Bruegel's landscape? Is that like where the river Styx is? I don't know Greek mythology well enough. Oh, Bruegel's a person. But that's spelt wrong. Is that intentional? I love that though. That's such a cool sentence. I find myself lost in your details. Fuck yeah. That's gothic, right? That's pretty cool. Dad. Whoa. I saw it on TV. I am not an actually intelligent person. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. No. I would very much enjoy your company. Accompanying me to the cinema. Nah. You can't use company and accompanying in the same sentence. Certainly not next to each other. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, hard daps, namaste, will carry on. Will carry on? Is that a reference to something? Oh, I feel like will carry on would be the correct one, but I don't know if it's a reference to something or not. It sounds pretty good. Will carry on, Lorenzo. Best wishes is a bit, formal, a bit clinical. Hard daps, no idea. Namaste, sounds like it might be a bit, not suited. I do like will carry on. And then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Lorenzo Bernardi. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. It is awful, isn't it? That is... I mean, comparatively, right? Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Like Bruegel's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Will carry on. Lorenzo Bernardi. I feel, the effort's there, right? It's about the effort and the soul of it, and the heart you put into it, not how neatly you write. You spelled his name wrong. I knew it was I knew it. I'm glad it was intentional. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. No. Wait, was she saying we spelled Damien's name wrong? I was talking about Bruegel. Okay, well, Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? Absolutely not. Get yourself a wax and a press. That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. See, I like this, I like this. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing... Here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome! Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. We should get a carrier pigeon to do it. Get that bird to do it. Get the bird to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. Well, I think actually we're going to end it there. You know? This is a good place to stop because timing is always a fun thing to, you know. I think this is going to be a relatively short episode, but it feels quite fitting. You know, we send the letter and then next week we find out if he responded. Don't pay attention to the screen right now. Don't look down there at the text. We don't need to know any of that information right now because we'll find out next episode. So until then, farewell.